Hey my Ecuadorian lovers and Cebollado Cui. Today we'll gather with my friend to speak about the icons about our beautiful country, Ecuador. Through light that it begin the podcast.
Come on, bro. Our country is full of icons and diversity. And speaking about diversity, can enter the Galapagos to the list.
Of course, I think that Galapagos should be on the list because it was declared in 1978 by UNESCO as a natural heritage of humanity for being a living museum and clear example of evolution. This shows the diversity of flora and fauna of our country. There are ancient islands. In addition to being home to endemic species such as the pickerel, patas azules, lava lizard, gigantosaurus, and among others.
Yes, I agree with you because I know Galapagos is incredible. And you know which is also another icon of Ecuador, the middle of the world.
I suppose so because the middle of the world is a tourist place of great importance, since it separates the northern hemisphere from the southern hemisphere, thus having several particularities that can only be done in that place. It has its own monument with a sphere at its tip that represents the planet Earth, and several extra services. For all this, it receives the visit of many tourists a year.
Yes, besides, who wouldn't to go to a unique place in the world?
Speaking of unique things, we also have exotic flavors like the cacao produced in Ecuador that has its origin in the Alta Amazonia 5,000 years ago. It is a fine aroma cacao known as arriba, being a tropical fruit that occurs on a tree with small flowers and cob, which contain the grains used in the manufacture of chocolate. This made Ecuador receive the awards for the best cacao for this quality.
Like the exotic aroma of our cacao, we have an art that awakens the senses.
I should have a guess. Rodrigo, a good poet. As you say, our art is incredible. A great representative is Oswaldo Guayasamín is an important icon of Ecuador, since during his career he addressed sensitive issues for humanity such as cruelty, injustice, pain, and tenderness through paintings that impacts those who look it due to the humanistic character that it reflects.
Sure, it's incredible Pina. Also, I think Julio Jaramillo, known as El Ruiseñor de América, should be on the list because due to his great lyrics and the sentimentality of his song, he transcended borders with the pasillo and recording innumerable songs. Putting him the name and talent of Ecuador, people have been celebrating in honor of JJ Oktoberfest as Día del Pasillo Ecuatoriano.
Curious, Julio, that your name is like him. And speaking of iconic people of Ecuador, there is an icon that has just been consolidated since 2019, when won the Giro of Italy. Yes, Richard Carapaz represents Ecuadorian sport, the effort, the perseverance with which he has inspired thousands of Ecuadorians to do some physical activity, such as his sport, the cycling.
Another iconic thing from Ecuador to the world is the sombrero de paja toquilla, known as Panama hat, Jipicapa or Montecristi. Is an original and traditional craft of the Ecuadorian coast made with braided leaves of the Jipicapa palm tree, being a product worldwide in demand for exquisite handmade confection.
I agree with all because the name of icons are very Ecuadorian, but what on earth? We haven't talked about the most important, the Andean condor. It is represented as symbol of spirituality and as emblematic symbol of our nation. It is form of the national shield as a representation of freedom and is considered the king of the Andes.
We all agree that our lead of the icon is the frutas.
And you can see anything more Ecuadorian than having a drink alcohol without a sanitary registration while listening to a popular band. Yes, I was, mijo. He did. Long live the deed. Drink, 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 drink.